Hey guys, it's Pinta24 here. I'm coming to you with another tag. I was tagged by a subscriber of mine. Her name is Xaymacalena, and that's actually her name and the name of her channel. Please check her out. She's a new natural. I think her hair is like TWA-ish, and she really has a great channel, and I thank her for tagging me. Before I do this tag, this is a 19 question tag. I'm not going to try and drag this out because, you know, it's 19 questions, y'all. So I'm going to be as quick as possible. My hair was just washed because I went out on Friday night. I posted the video of me going out to this concert thing. And my hair smelled so much of smoke, so I had to wash it again. So I washed it less than 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago, so I had to wash it again, but came out well. Okay, so yeah, I said I wasn't going to drag this out, and here am I rambling on. This is a great tag. Reason being, it's a good, I don't usually like tags, but I like tags that you can actually learn something from, or this tag, like this tag, is something that can have my subscribers learn a little bit more about me. This is a very public forum, and there are certain things that you probably won't want to reveal, but at the same time, if you have subscribers, you should take the time out to kind of have them get to know you better, and I think this is a good opportunity too. Okay, first question. Where were you born? I'm from Jamaica. I was born, typically when people ask people sometimes where they're from in Jamaica, they always say Kingston or Montego Bay, whether or not they're from either of these places. I must say I'm not from either of those towns or cities. I am from a small rural town called Lucy. This is in the western part of the island, so this is a map of Jamaica as seen on this tray, and Lucy is actually near to Negril, in between Negril and Montego Bay. So Montego Bay is here and Lucy is right here, okay, and then you have Negril right here. So I'm right in between there, and that was where I was born. At the time, my parents were living in Montego Bay, but my grandparents lived in Hanover, which is the parish. So that's like the state or the province, and the capital of that parish is Lucy. And my grandparents wanted to be near to us when my brother and I were. Were you named after someone? I think I was named after someone, but I don't know who this person was. It was a friend of my mom's who, at the time, it was an Irish woman who lived in Jamaica, and she had my first name and she liked it, and she decided to name me after her. Okay. Favorite cereal? My favorite cereal, that's number 3, is plain old cornflakes. Kellogg's cornflakes. I don't like stuff with frosty business all over it. I don't like things that are too sweet in my cereal department. Plain Kellogg's cornflakes, that's it. Any pets? No, I don't have pets, but when I lived in Jamaica, I had a lot of pets. I had birds. I had like 7 or 8 dogs, and I love animals, but it's a thing where I can't see myself keeping animals here, especially like dogs and cats, because in Jamaica we're known to have our pets, but they stay outside, okay? They don't come up in the house, they're not in the beds, they're not all of that. And I'm not about to be pooping and spooping any animal whatsoever, so that's not gonna happen. I've had fish here, but I love animals that much that I won't have like a dog because it's just too much care. Number 5, would you be your own friend? Yes, I'd be my own friend. I think I'm a very trustworthy person where friendship is concerned. I tell you as it is. I'm very giving. but at the same time I'm very firm as far as my expectations for a friendship, and I do reciprocate accordingly. I am someone who is someone who you can rely on. So yeah, I'd be my own friend. Would you bungee jump? No. What is my eye color? My eyes are brown. Although I wish I had my dad's eyes. He has like hazel-ish, greenish eyes, and they are beautiful, and we never got it. None of the kids. I have two brothers, an older and a younger one. None of us got the eyes. Scary movies or happy endings? Happy endings. I like happy endings. Brothers and sisters. I have two brothers, as I just mentioned. One is older and one is younger. One is actually my younger brother is 9 years younger than I am, and my older brother and I were like 2 years apart. Computer or TV? Well, computers. For the last few years I've been more on the computer than on TV, watching TV, because there's just so many more interesting things on the computer to do, so I'd rather spend time on the computer than watching TV. Last time I cried, I actually cried recently, but it was in my sleep, and it was actually a dream that I had about a YouTuber friend of mine who was very ill. I don't remember what happened to her in that dream, but it wasn't good. And I woke up like heaving and bawling my eyes out. And my husband had to ask me, what were you dreaming about? I had to tell him nobody, because if I told him I was dreaming about some YouTube person that I never met, he would have thought I was probably crazy. But yeah, that was the last time. And I tend to cry in my sleep a lot. I don't know what's the psychological thing behind that, but I tend to. Even lately, and it's always about like people that I care for a lot or love. After my friend died during the summer, I kept crying in my sleep. When my grandmother died almost a year and something ago, I just kept crying in my sleep. I cried before she died in my sleep, thinking that she had died and she hadn't, and I just cry a lot in my sleep. When I do cry, I don't really cry a lot in real life. Go figure, that's nuts. Anyway, the 12th question. First thing you notice about a person. When I was younger, it used to be physical things like teeth and all that foolishness, but I have grown to not put so much emphasis on those kinds of things, because that's just purely superficial, and I usually go with the person's aura and how I feel about them. Especially, even you can tell with your interactions with people, even the first time you see somebody, how you might get along with them by the aura that they exude. So it's more external than internal. I can't explain what it is, but personality, I guess, is what I notice. Okay, the furthest, number 13, furthest away from home. Meaning, I guess, how far have I ever been from home? I'm not sure which is furthest. I've been to on vacation to the Margarita Islands. They're off the coast of Venezuela, and that was pretty far. Okay, and I've been to London. So between those two places, those are the furthest I've ever been from home. Okay, my hobbies, reading. I love reading. I love reading recreationally, but unfortunately lately I haven't been able to do much of that because I've been having to read academic stuff, really. And I guess I must add, YouTube is a new hobby of mine, which I'm kind of obsessed with, to the chagrin of my husband. He just thinks I spend a lot of time on YouTube, which I don't, because I know when he comes around I take my time and be with him. But anyway, that's that. What do you want to be when you grow up? I'm already grown, y'all. I have a great profession. I like it. And, you know, as I expressed in my other tag video, yeah, I still think there's room for movement in another direction, but on a whole, I'm pretty happy where I am right now with my life, but I'm still striving for excellence in other ways. Any kids? No. My husband has a son, but I haven't given birth to any kids. Do you use sarcasm? Yes, a lot. I don't know why, but I do, and sometimes I don't plan to. It just comes out sarcastically, but it's not overly. It's when it's kind of called for, so I don't see that as a bad thing. And sometimes it's pretty comical when I do it. I don't make it seem very snarky. Okay. 19 tag questions. Okay, so I'm at number 18. Favorite smell. I like the smell of rain. I like the smell of rain, but specifically rain in Jamaica. I don't know, I just can't explain it. I like the smell, like like, especially if it's parched, the rain against like the dirt. Like it's a weird smell, but it just is very renewing for me. And as for scents, I like perfumey smell. I like Sweet Pea from Bath and Body Works. Yeah, I like that scent. And I also like, for perfumes, I don't wear a lot of perfume, but I like Thierry Mugler's Alien. Love that smell, y'all. That's like the ultimate in a smell. My husband loves that smell. I can't tell you what he says I smell like. It's a little bit for grown folks, but it's a good thing, okay? But Thierry Mugler, Alien. Get it. Okay, it's a bit pricey. It's straight from France, but a little goes a long way because it's just a unique smell. Okay, special talent. I don't have a special talent. I'm just jack of all trades. I can't think of a talent that I have, really. No. I wish I could say I did, but I don't think I'm just good at a lot of things, but there's nothing that I would consider a special talent. But that's it for my tag. Thank you, Xaymacalena, for tagging me, and if anybody wants to answer any of these questions, please go ahead, do it. It's a very interesting tag, and I welcome anybody who might want to do a video response. Put it right here. Okay guys, take care, and I'll see you guys later. Back to my studies.